You don't have to believe that Jesus physically resurrected. There's another way of looking at it. And the words life and death can also have different meanings than what we say that it means in 2011.
But
Look back.
But you say not only that Jesus wasn't necessarily physically resurrected, in fact you say he wasn't physically resurrected, you say he might not have existed. We only have a story, a mythological account of his life.
Yes, his existence for me is not relevant. I mean, if you take for instance Socrates or Dionysus, a Greek god, they both have a lot to tell me. I'm sure they never existed. For Christians, that's no point. Of course, Dionysus never existed, but Jesus is the exception. He did exist. Why? Because, so I say his existence is not relevant, because the message, or what the story about Jesus has to tell me, has nothing to do with his physical existence.
But it's a central feature of Christianity that Jesus did exist, that he was the Son of God,
Yeah.
and that he was resurrected from the dead because he was the Son of God,
Yeah.
and that process, his death on the cross, was designed specifically by God to liberate everyone from their sinfulness.
Yeah.
That's the central tenet of Christianity,
Yes,
surely.
yes.
And you're saying that's not necessarily true?
That's correct. It's a misunderstanding of what Paul said. Yeah.
That makes you no longer a Christian, surely?
Well, I don't, if you ask me, are you a Christian? I say, well, I am a reverend in a Christian church, so I cannot say I'm not Christian. But the Christian code is for me too narrow. I am Christian because I'm in a Western European tradition and culture, but it doesn't feel that way, because my understanding of the word God is that that is one word of saying things or expressing experiences for which you also can use other words, like for instance Allah.
If in the future your model of Christianity that we've talked about were to survive and be successful, would it show that there is a usefulness, or that Christianity could have a usefulness disconnected from God? I mean, even now...
No. Don't misunderstand me. For me, the word God is important. The only thing is that it's not a being, not an existing being. When it happens down to earth, between you and me, between people. That's where God can happen.
And is God a supernatural being?
No, God is not a being at all.
Is God a supernatural thing?
No, God is not a thing at all.
What is God?
It's a word for experience, for human experience.